Hello, this is Shameful Rocket Gaming here, and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play of Jurassic World Evolution. Anyways, let's get straight into it with the new game.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
If you can't tell already, this is not going to be a very, filled with commentary video, just because there's going to be a lot of talking.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
You just gotta love Ian Malcolm's sarcasm, just about everything he says to you in this game.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go with security, I think. Yeah. I feel like security is a good branch.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, Everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Okay. I think I'm actually good until that's finished.
Well
Building.
done. And you'll notice absolutely no hint of sarcasm. Unless you listen real closely. So, what I meant to say is that completing that contract has raised your standing, your reputation, if you will, with the security division. This means they'll be willing to give you more difficult missions.
Okay. I just love the dinosaurs in this game.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once-over, then let me know if you're interested.
Okay. So... all this just leads to him wanting me to get into
Glad to have you on
Montosaurus.
board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Okay, so yeah.
Good!
Okay.
Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the Struthiomimus is pretty good with
Your job
enclosure.
is simple,
Yeah.
really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Okay, who's gonna talk to me next? Because I know it's gonna happen. In the beginning of the game, there's just an unnecessary amount of talking that happens in such a short period of time, so... it can get a little bit annoying. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of waiting on the Edmontosaurus fossils to come in from this dig site. Which, I mean, it's less than a minute, so that's not gonna take too long. Okay. I forgot how few dig sites you had in the beginning of the game. Because yeah, I have played through the game, so I
You
have
should
all the
extract
dinosaurs
genomes
unlocked.
from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
No matter what, that should be enough to actually get the Edmontosaurus. I'll go for a Triceratops next. which I actually believe I need for the science division, if I'm correct. It's been a while, so I don't fully remember.
Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Okay, ACU. Can I sneak it in here? Doesn't look like it, sadly. I think down here... actually, I could do like a... Yeah, this will be like a security area, I guess. If I'm correct, that should just be connected. Yep, that connected naturally, so that's good. And then I actually forgot about it, so this time I'm gonna be sure to get the reload speed going right away. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a moment when that's all done. Okay, I'm back, and we've got all the research and everything done, so let's release this thing.
Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
Okay, and actually no. I needed to come through and then before the Sturthiomimeths decides to join
The
it.
ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Okay. It looks like it's going for the gate, so I'll get ready to shut it once it's out because I don't need the Sturthiomimeths following it. On.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Okay, where to go? Okay, there it is. It stopped for a moment, so...
Contact made.
Got it. Oh, it wasn't... Okay. Of course, one's not quite enough, so... Yeah, I'm gonna need to get closer. Steady. And, of course, it's gonna run again. Actually, where'd it go this time? There it is. Okay, that should have hit. There we go.
Job well done.
And it's down,
Controls retaken.
which makes it now the easiest part. Just getting back in the enclosure.
You'll need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
Should honestly probably get some food up. Yeah, I just realized the Sturthiomimeth doesn't have any food whatsoever.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dewar. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Okay.
Yes. Well, the first mistake is usually the most serious one. And where did this all begin other than prehistoric DNA? I'm just saying. Or warning. You decide.
Okay. So, I honestly don't like the beginning layout of the maps. I'm gonna be honest, they're a bit hard to work with. Like this. Like, you can't squeeze anything else in there. Because they just drop that right in the middle.
Asset transported.
And it just magically wakes up.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
I don't know what they just said, but the Amatosaurus is pretty. Yeah. I don't think there's a dinosaur in the game that I don't like. So, anyways, I guess the next thing to do is continue and just go for the probably. Yeah, I got the security division stuff all done, so science and then entertainment, I guess. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll get those going. Well, anyways, I guess this is probably a good place to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. If you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell icon to make sure you don't miss anything. And if you really enjoyed the video, be sure to share it with your friends. And anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.